Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that setup and playthrough of the game Caper. So let's get started and dive right in here. Addressing components to begin with, like I normally do, they're okay. Yeah, the neat little player boards to house the locations are all right. Not even that necessary, to be fair, because it's mostly just a card game. So you could truly just have the card locations out there. And in a two-player game, you're both on opposite sides and you're setting up your thieves at the location. So the player boards are not really necessary, but a neat little addition. Otherwise, the cards are, pretty well made. Good stock. The artwork is really neat. It definitely fits kind of with the breadth of the game. No problems in that regard. Everything kind of packs pretty neatly into this little box. It could be a little bit better, to be honest. It came with a whole lot of baggies, which was a little strange at first, but it allowed me to kind of separate out the cards a little bit so that I have a semblance of organization. But once you get those baggies in there, then you got to kind of wrap them and fold them around the cards. It's a little awkward inside the box. So it's a little game. Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. It's passable at best. The game itself, though, it was really neat. I definitely enjoyed playing it when we did. But so let me address the why you should add this to your collection first. If you want a two-player game that I guess has a four-player variant, which I didn't try, I didn't get into, so I can't really speak much to it. But if you're looking for a quick two-player game that has a little bit of depth and strategy to kind of where you're planning out what you're looking to accomplish, the kind of back and forth sort of card drafting mechanic is pretty neat. So you got to think about do I really want my opponent to get this card, or should I take it and discard it and almost hurt myself a little bit? So if you like two-player games that have a little bit of strategy involved, that only have a little bit of sort of take that mechanics. Yeah, there's the red weapon cards in there, but in all the times that I played the game, we mostly discarded those. They just, I don't know, at the time of their use, it never really came up to be a powerful card to use over me trying to take the location that I was getting at. Why should you not add this to your collection? Well, to be fair, the iconography, after as many times as we've played it, which is about a handful or so, it still is a little confusing. I didn't really like it. It's not intuitive. There's been a lot of games that I've played where the iconography is really just on point. You can look at it, read it kind of, left to right or whatever, and know exactly what you're supposed to do. This one, I don't know. I found myself in every game constantly going back to the reference book so that I could read through either, the icon on a gear card or on a thief or a location. So it wasn't intuitive in that regard, at least for my group that I've played it with. But that's probably a reason not to add to your collection, is because as simple of a game as it is, and it plays really quickly. Our first time through, we definitely got through it in the minimum amount of time needed. So that was really good. But at every turn, we had to kind of pause, like, oh, what's this mean? What am I doing here? Is this really part of my strategy? So constantly referencing that book really took a little bit away from how you're trying to sort of strategize and think about your turn when you're too busy thinking about the iconography. So those are my thoughts, guys. It was gifted to me, so I was definitely happy to get it, happy to add it to the collection and play it a few times. But would I go out and recommend this one? No, I can't say that I would. It's a neat little game. If maybe you want to do it as a stocking stuffer or something like that, okay. Otherwise, there's probably better two-player card drafting type games out there that offer a little bit more. So those are my thoughts, guys. If you've played Caper, you I guess want to refute anything that I've covered here, please leave it down in the comments. Happy to see how you like the game and things like that. If you happen upon this video and you've enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a subscribe. Like the video if you like the video. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for the support. Until next time, thanks for watching.